Hey guys, welcome to Footwork Fitness. I'm Brooke, and today I've got for you a quick little combo drill. This is a drill that I created because I wanted to practice toe stands, and so I was just trying to come up with creative ways in and out of it, and of course a way for it to repeat in both directions as all of my drills do. So even though this drill, like the choreography itself, is only 1 8 count long, in that 1 8 count you have 5 different footwork elements, a turn, some direction changing, and some weight distribution shifting that can make it a little bit tricky. So it is a challenge for your brain as well. Before we get into it, let me show you the drill.
First, I wanna see you walk that walk. Oh yeah, baby, walk that. I wanna see you walk that walk. Yeah. I wanna see you walk that walk. We're getting ready like a New York night. Oh yeah. You know you're waking up your appetite. Oh, would you mind if I took just one bite?
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I am gonna try to move through this rather quickly. I filmed this tutorial once already and it ended up being like 35 minutes long, which is just not necessary for 1 8 count, but I was just trying to be really thorough and detailed. So I feel like it's better for the purposes of this video that I just kind of quickly move through it, and then you can go back and watch the sections that you need. Also, it does require that you have a little bit of a foundation of footwork. So if you don't at least know the Running Man, maybe go check out some of my other videos, or really just any other Running Man tutorial. There's lots of different styles and flavors of the Running Man, but the foundation of it is the same. So to start this one off, we are gonna start off with 2 running men, and this is gonna be our first little bit of direction change. So the counts are on 1 and 2, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, and instead of just doing them directly square to the front, we're going to be crossing over our body. Quick little note, let me just tell you that anytime I am facing the camera where you can see my face, I am your direct mirror image. So right now, if you hold your left hand out, it should be like looking in the mirror. Hold your right hand out, looking in the mirror. Okay, so to start this one, let's start with our right leg crossing over, and you're turning to the corner, to the diagonal. So just imagine that you're standing inside a little tiny box, and when you step that foot in front, you're aiming for the corner out in front of you and across your body so that you're closing your hips to the front, okay? So that's gonna be 1 and 2, and let me flip to the back and show you. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. One other quick little note about this Running Man, and this is going to be important for when we link one side to the other. That's when the weight distribution thing is going to come in, and so it's really important that you remember that when you get into this Running Man, you're really putting your weight forward in that front leg, okay? So let's just do that one more time, starting with the right leg across. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. Okay, so the next trick or tip to this drill is that wherever your second foot lands pointing to, that's the direction we're gonna travel to next. So that means we're gonna travel to the right, because it's pointing to the right. And we're gonna do that with a heel toe. So to do that, I'm just gonna pull the back leg in, and 3, twisting my heels to the side, and now my toes, and then here comes the toe stand or toe stall, boom, and that's on count 4, okay? So far we have 2 running men, 1 and 2, then we have a heel toe, 3 and then we have a toe stand, 4, okay? If you would like some extra instruction and some help with the toe stands, toe stalls, I use those words synonymously, by the way, let me know and I can make another video about it. But for now, make sure that you've got a pair of shoes that are like really, what's the word I'm looking for? Really sturdy, really rigid. Really rigid pair of shoe that can give you a lot of support when you're in that position. And then I've got some information that I can give you as well as just like how to get your knees over your toes like that. So, but I digress. Let's get back to the choreo. So let's try putting that all together. It's running man, heel, toe, toe stand. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And your arms with that, just do your own thing. You can do whatever you want. Don't worry too much about your hands. One more time like that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5. So on count 5, you're going to drop your heels back down to the ground. And then this is where you're going to do a ball change out of it. And the tip to remembering which way the ball changes on each side is that whatever leg is closest to your front, and I don't mean the front of your body because right now we're facing that way. I mean the front, like your audience or like the camera or whatever you want to think, okay? Like the front of the room. That's the foot that's going to step back in the ball change first. So right now, our left leg is closest to our front. So we're going to step that one back first and then the other one forward. So when we're facing the right, it's left, right. Okay? So we're in the toe stand on count 4. We drop down on count 5. And then the ball change is and 6. So all together, we have 2 running men. 1 and 2. And then a heel toe. And 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Okay, now this is the part that has the weight distribution change that can get a little bit tricky. So when you hit down on count 6, you want to think about pulling that back leg up as if you were going to be going into another running man, except we're not going to do that, okay? This is and 6, and instead of stepping that foot down, we're going to step right underneath our weight and kick the other leg out in front of us 2 times. And that's going to be count 7 and 8. Okay? So we're up in the toe stand on count 4. We drop down on count 5, ball change, and 6, and 7, straight down, and 8. Okay? Let's try putting that together nice and slow. 5, 6, 7, running man. 1 and toe, heel toe. 3 and 4. Drop down. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And then to make it just a little bit more challenging, when we do the kickity kick, we're going to be turning around to the other direction, okay? The key to that one is whichever leg is doing the kick, it should be closest to the back. You're gonna go that direction. So you're turning away from your audience, away from the front, until you peek around the other way, and that's gonna set you up to begin the drill on the other side, okay? So let's go through that all again. Really slowly, we start off with 2 running men. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, and then the heel toe, and 3, and toe stand, 4, drop down, 5, ball change, and 6, prep, and 7, and 8, and. So when you come back around to the front, 7 and 8, and pick that knee up again, only this time it really is a prep for the running man, and we're going to repeat everything in the other direction, okay? Before we go the other direction, let's do that a couple times. Here we go. Starting with Running man, crossing the right leg over. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and it's also, as far as your body positioning, your alignment, and your posture, when you hit that toe stand, knees are out in front of your toes, hips come underneath you, and chest is up nice and tall. And then when you hit that ball change, boom, boom, chest comes forward just a tiny little bit. And then as you do the kick, it's a little bit of a abdominal contraction right there, okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. So now you're already set up facing the other corner so that you can do the running man, starting with the left, 1, and then on the other side, and 2. Now we're going to heel toe in this direction, and 3, and then toe stand, 4. Okay, when you do that heel toe, let your hips kind of guide you. So you do running man, hip, hip, and then up. So let's try just that. Left, right, heel toe this way, and toe stand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Drop down on 5. And then here comes the ball change. So remember, the leg that is closest to our audience is the one that steps back first. That means right now that's going to be the right leg and then the left leg. So we're here on 4, drop down 5 and 6, and then we act as if we're going to do another running man by pulling our back leg in, and back leg this time meaning our own back. So pulling the right leg in, and then instead of stepping down in front, we're dropping it underneath us and kicking the left leg out. Okay, so that's going to be on 7 and 8. Okay, so really slowly, running man, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, heel toe, 3 and 4, drop down, 5, ball change, and 6, prep, and 7 and 8, and then we add the turn to that. So that means we're going to turn away from our audience and turn towards our kicking leg. So this time it's going to be and 7 and 8. We pull that right leg up on and that gets us right into the other direction again, and that's how we seamlessly move from side to side. Okay, so let's go over, boom, boom, starting with the left leg across. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, heel toe, and 3 and 4, drop down, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and a little bit faster. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and then step down on 1. So this is why I said before that it's helpful to remember that when you actually do the running man, that your weight goes forward, because right out of that, kickity, kick, and boom. So we've got our weight underneath us, and then we bring it in front of us for the running man. So that's the whole entire combo, and then you just repeat that side to side for as long as you can until it starts to feel a little bit more natural. One little thing to watch out for in this drill is that when you get to the ball change, if you're anything like me and you have one wonky side, you're gonna wanna do like ball change with the same feet on both sides, even though it's completely opposite. And it is entirely possible to do the ball change with the wrong feet and still kind of make it work. So pay close attention to that and just take it really slow. So what I mean by that is if I'm going this way, boom, 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 boom. The ball change on this side should be left, right. If I were to do what my brain naturally wanted to do and go right, left, I still end up doing here, and then I do the kick, which is still going around in the same direction, and then I end with that leg up front and go right into the running man to go that way. So it kind of works, but now it's not correct, and you're not getting that like boom, 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 boom difference of like weight distribution and popping out from underneath you, and then having that other leg set you up for the running man on that side. Okay? So at this point, let's go ahead and combine both sides together, and we'll take it nice and slow. Starting with the right leg across. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Let's do that again. 2 times on each side. This time up tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. All right, so there's your slow count section of the video. Go back and do that with me as many times as you need to. But now I'm gonna go ahead and play the music, and we can do it to the music together too. The song is Walk That Walk by Bakermat, and it works really well with the chorus of the song, or just really the whole entire song through. So here we go.
Tonight, no, we don't call it tonight. I call it tonight. First, I wanna see you walk that walk. Oh yeah, baby, walk that walk like. I wanna see you walk that walk. Yeah, I wanna see you walk that walk.
Okay guys, so that's today's drill. Feel free to take that one now and go practice it on your own. Remember to take it nice and slow and lots and lots and lots of repetition. So go back and repeat whatever section of the video that you need to help you out. And remember, anytime that you're learning a new skill or a new movement pattern in your body, it doesn't go directly into your body first. It has to process through your brain first. So that requires a lot of conscious thought about where you're moving before you move there, and then lots and lots of repetition. And then the knowledge will eventually soak into the body, and you don't have to think about it as much anymore, and you have the freedom to just move, okay? So if you liked that drill, if you liked the video, it would mean so much to me if you would show your support by liking, subscribing, possibly sharing it, and leave a comment. Let me know how you liked it, or if there's something else that you would like to see, or if there's any way that I can help you better. And I'll see you in the next video.